Так, всем привет. Сегодня я буду продолжать играть в The Telltale Series. Это уже второе видео по счету. Мы продолжаем. Получается, сейчас подождите. Кое-что надо проверить. Облачное сохранение действует. Ну да. Не просто так, сейчас для проверки. Так, продолжить эпизод. Погнали. Семнадцать 23.
Warrant?
Ордер.
What the hell's going on?
Что, черт возьми,
Wait, does this
творится?
have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's
Да,
coming
тут
after
серьезно
me.
Let's avoid making another scene,
нужно
shall we?
устроить еще одну.
Press is already up my ass as it
Сюжет
is.
держит меня за яйца.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers,
слишком
hard
быстро
drives,
говорят.
files.
Son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made two enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business?
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Что-то заподозрил. Глаза не вижу. Он тоже знает.
Nice to meet the real you.
In case you're getting any ideas, no one would believe you.
Right. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm
Мне
curious
нравится
about
это, мне
something,
пока
though.
что.
I do what I do for money, but
Не
you're
нравится мне это пока что.
Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Я не все перевел, что
Alfred,
там
I'm at the
написано.
warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Сейчас расследование будет. Обожаю. Такое в Бэтмене. Что нажимать? Открыть двери, давай. Окей. Нажатие. Так бы сразу и сказал. Ух ты. Что за вечеринка?
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
Ну ладно, ладно.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Ой. Что это? Взорванный человеческий. Ух ты.
Nothing left to bury.
Кто-то взорвал челика. Обидно.
Analyzing.
Как ты сунул сканером?
It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent.
Реально
Vile stuff.
сканер. Чисто
Be
на
very,
кончиках
very
пальцев.
careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Чё? Связь. С этим связать?
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Кажется, сильно большая взрывчатка тут была.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Да, они нападали тогда. В первой серии еще. В самом начале. Давай сначала проверим, прежде чем открывать. Там мало ли там еще
The canister
взрывчатка есть.
exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Я не буду спойлерить. Смотрите следующую серию, в прошлую серию точнее. Там все, там, ну, короче, начало всего этого повествуется. Что мне нажимать? О, железяка, которая от двери
Looks like
отломалась.
a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Так, связь. С чем это можно связать? Конец с чем? Давайте пока отменим связь.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
А может они... Подожди. Может они взорвали вот здесь что-то? Не, связь не может найтись. Давайте походим еще. Может еще где-то связь найдем. О! Подожди. Связь. С вот этим. Связать. Может, осколок просто отлетел.
From the exploding canister. But I need to know what
Взорвана
caused the
канистра.
explosion.
Ну да. Так, что дальше? И все связанные предметы образуют верные теории. Так, взять.
White Rose.
Белую розу.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Так. Проверить.
No.
That bad?
Да.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Что-то еще можно? Карманы.
Skyline Club.
Ну, я же нажал проверить, нет?
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this.
Я знаю, как объединить. Просто нажать надо.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Почему я не могу связать с этим? Не, эту пулю вообще ни с чем связать не могу. Чего?
Never seen a bullet do that.
Да.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Да я знаю, просто Амонис хочет связываться. Не хотит. С чем можно связать пулю? Вот это объяснит. Так. Это я связал. Что еще осталось? Не связанное.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Как можно это тело с вот этим связать, я вообще не представляю. Скажите, я к этому подходил. Давайте попробуем связать так.
Don't think so. No proof.
Ты что, тебе доказательств нет? Может, сверху что-то. О, кажется, знаю.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Значит, это прочная связь.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Давайте тогда эту проверим точку. Вот позиция снайпера.
Phosphorus spike.
Ага.
Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Не сказал бы, что он победитель, если за ним идет Бэтмен. Окурок.
Killing time.
В прямом и в переносном смысле.
This is the right spot.
Где это
So
пошел,
where did
да.
he go?
Не советую. Даже начинать это делать. Что ты от меня хочешь?
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Кстати, вот отличная картинка для превью.
True what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Oh, please, no. Oh, God.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Ну как иначе? Ну, если бы я поступил с ним мягко, он бы признался.
You assume the
Никогда.
persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Look, I did
What you had to. But at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
My fruit proof.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
Ну, обработочка, шифровочка завершена.
Well, back into the fray again.
Я надеюсь, я завершу все сегодня. Этот эпизод слишком
It
затянулся,
looks
мне
like that
кажется.
egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Hill could have been building a case against Falcone.
To win the election.
It would bolster his campaign if he eliminated Gotham's most notorious crime family. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Ну, лучше дать это Гордону.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir.
Это
We'll
уже
attack
думаю.
Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Ну, уже эпизод завершается.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I'd like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant,
Hey, Stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Да, либо хотя бы покататься, я не знаю.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Там сверху что-то есть.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Да.
You make your rounds? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight. Nothing here.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
вроде совсем не разобрался. А на улице, который еще.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want the hell! How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up the Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Spare yourself the pain, old man.
Yeah, I've been through worse. I'll get you right at the hot dog.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Помогай людям. Чтобы
Fire
не
and
кокнули,
smoke
мне
could
кажется.
reportedly be seen from street level tonight. The Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. Wayne even refused to go on record when asked to defend his family's legacy. In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Ладно, я передумал, как я назову свою серию. Передумал. Все, закончилось. Да, я закончил. Ну что я могу сказать об этом эпизоде? Очень спорно все это. Вы и 67% игроков не послушали Фалькона и взяли Харви с собой на приватную беседу. Вы и 14,6% игроков отклонили предложение Вики помочь, отказавшись предоставить ответы. Какие ответы, я сам их не знаю. Вы 48,7% игроков жестоко сломали руку стрелку в доках, чтобы он никогда больше не смог держать пистолет. Ну, хотя бы разница небольшая. Вы 72,4 игроков отдали данные Фалькона лейтенанту Гордону, вместо того, чтобы обнародовать их через Викивейл. Неправильно сделал. Вон, видите, что она сделала, блядь? Если бы я ей еще улики дал, она бы свернула так, что оказался бы я. Вместе с Фальконом причастен к этому всему. Так что не надо мне тут. Вы 82% игроков проявили сдержанность и передали Фалькона полиции целыми и невредимыми. Так. Продолжим. Сегодня начнем.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son.
На следующих сериях закончим.
I would never betray them.
В следующем эпизоде. Это спойлер.
Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
А можно скипнуть?
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up.
Даже скипнуть нельзя. Я бы скипнул.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Так. А это мы продолжим в следующей серии уже. Да. Кто не смотрел до конца, то обязательно поставьте лайк. Подпишитесь на канал, прокомментируйте. Оцените данное видео. Все. Всем пока. Увидимся в следующих видео.